Hello, beautiful. I think the era of chasing more filler is coming to an end. And honestly, I couldn't be happier about it. Now, before everyone panics in the comments, let me explain. I love filler. I have filler. I love Botox. I love Daxify too. I use them personally, and we perform them every single day in our practice. But here's what I've been noticing women aren't coming in asking to look like someone else anymore. They're not asking for bigger cheeks or bigger lips. They're asking something much simpler. I just want to look like myself, only a little more refreshed. And I absolutely love that. Because if you know me, you know that's always been my philosophy. In fact, one of my favorite compliments I ever get is when people tell me, you look like a decade younger than your age. And then they follow it up with, but you don't look like you've had anything done. You look so natural. That is literally the biggest compliment I could ever receive because that's exactly what I want for every patient who walks through our doors. Natural, healthy, refreshed, not overdone. The truth is, I don't think filler should be doing all the work, all the heavy lifting anymore. Because as we age, the biggest problem might not be that we're missing one more syringe of filler. It may be that our skin itself is changing. Our collagen production slows down, our elastin breaks down, our skin becomes thinner. It loses that healthy bounce. Sometimes it becomes crepey. It loses all that glow that we associate with younger skin. And no amount of filler can truly replace healthy glowing skin. That's why I get so excited about biostimulation, otherwise known as regenerative aesthetics. Now, if you've never heard the term before, don't worry. It's actually really simple. Instead of simply placing something under the skin to create volume like a filler, biostimulation encourages your own body to begin producing fresh collagen and healthier tissue again. Your body becomes part of the treatment. Isn't that cool? That's why the results look so incredibly natural. Have you ever looked at someone and thought, I have no idea what she's had done, but she looks amazing? There's a very good chance that biostimulation was part of her treatment plan. Because instead of changing someone's face, we're improving the quality of the skin that's already there. I think that's where aesthetics is headed, not replacing your face anymore, helping your skin behave a little more like it did 10 years ago. Now, there isn't just one way to stimulate collagen. If you've watched any of my videos, you've probably heard me talking about this a lot. There's a lot of different tools, and I love combining them because each of them does something a little different. One of my absolute favorites is hyperdilute Radiesse. I talk about it all the time because I genuinely love it. It can be used almost anywhere our skin starts to become thin or crepey. The face, the neck, the chest, the arms, above the knees, and something you may not know is it's even great for the buttocks. I have the privilege of seeing patients before, during, and after their treatments, and I can honestly tell you, people are thrilled. Their skin simply looks healthier, not puffy, not overfilled, just healthier. I've personally had hyperdilute Radiesse in my own hands because they were among the first signs of aging I noticed myself, and I absolutely love my results. I say this all the time. I never recommend anything I wouldn't personally do myself or haven't actually done. If it's not something I believe in, you probably won't hear me talking about it. Laser Genesis is another one of my favorites. I actually have it done almost every single month. It's gentle, there's virtually no downtime at all. We call it a red carpet ready treatment. And over time, you're quietly building collagen while improving redness, texture, and overall skin quality. It's one of those treatments where people don't necessarily say, did you have a laser genesis? They just keep asking why your skin looks so good. Then there's RF microneedling. I love this treatment because it works both on the surface and deeper within the skin. You're creating these tiny, controlled little micro injuries while delivering radio frequency energy exactly where the collagen's made. Your body responds by rebuilding stronger, healthier skin. And the best part, it keeps getting better and better over the next several months. CO2 laser is another incredible example of a collagen stimulator. This one is more aggressive. There is downtime, but wow. And you've heard me talk about this. The improvement in skin texture, fine lines, overall quality can be absolutely beautiful. And then we have PDO threads. Most people think threads are only about lifting, and they definitely can provide that lifting support. But what many people don't realize is that as those threads are dissolving, they're also stimulating collagen around them. So you're getting immediate structural support and that long term improvement in your skin quality. You see the pattern? I'm always talking about that long term. Every single one of these treatments asks your body to participate instead of relying on what we're injecting. We're helping your skin become healthier. And that's really my philosophy. Could we keep adding more filler every few years? Of course. Sometimes filler is absolutely the right answer. I love filler. I use filler. I will probably always use filler. But today, if I'm investing in my own face, and I am, I'm investing more and more in the health of my skin. Because when your skin looks healthy, everything else looks better too. You have to think of that like our canvas. Then I can use a smaller, more strategic amount of filler where it truly makes a difference. And to me, that's where artistry comes in. It's not about how much we can do, it's about helping someone look rested, confident, healthy, like the very best version of themselves. So if you've been wondering whether biostimulation or regenerative aesthetics is just another trend, I don't think so. I think it's one of the biggest shifts we've seen in aesthetic medicine in years, and I am here for it. Less camouflage, more collagen. Less chasing volume, more building healthy skin. I truly believe that's the future of anti-aging. If you've enjoyed this video and you love learning about aesthetic treatments that actually make sense, not just what's trending, make sure you subscribe because every week I share the treatments I personally love and use, the ones I choose for myself, and how we help our patients look naturally refreshed without looking overdone. And if there's a treatment you've been curious about, I'd love to hear about it. Leave it in the comments below. I read them all, and there's a good chance one of them will become my next video. Until next time, stay beautiful, stay confident, and remember, the goal was never to look younger than everyone else. The goal is to look like the healthiest, happiest version of you.